Listen, say I keep a check. She was a bad, nevertheless.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video.
This is Zosie.
Week without an upload, but it's okay because I brought you a good team. I've had this pretty much edited for a very long time. And sometimes just the motivation to get to the voice recording is not there.
Boring.
Another video, yes sir. Alright, so today's video, I'm going over the team. We got Alolan, Marowak, Tentacruel, and Wigglytuff. So you're like, this seems very familiar.
Hello everybody, Zyonics here, and in today's video we are going to be checking out Shadow Bone Alolan Marowak in the Halloween Cup.
He did make this team, of course. I believe he did. And so this is what we're going to be using, but instead of me using Fire Spin, I will be using Hex just to generate the energy faster. And I will be putting Fire Blast instead of Bone Club, but his moveset for Alolan Marowak was, of course, Fire Spin, Shadow Bone, and Bone Club if you go on ahead and run that. And for Wigglytuff, of course, it was Ice Beam as well. But, you know, adding a little spice to it, not saying that he doesn't run spice, but adding just a little bit of, I guess you can say, uniqueness to it. So before we go ahead and hop into this to see if this really still tests or stands up to the test for the Halloween Cup this year, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, it really helps out the channel, and let's go ahead and hop into the videos. Actually, the shield of that, my bad, and then now I'm able to Poison Jab all the way down, and then they bring in another fairy type. He sneaks into confusion there, but able to get off this acid spray, very insane. So acid spray, they do spin both shields. Tentacruel is already looking really good. So of course I'm coming here with my Alolan Marowak, get free hexes all day, and we'll be showing this up because it does have access to Shadow Ball, which there it was. And now we're looking farm all the way down. Of course, as you see, like I said, Hex getting to those moves very fastly, and again, we're very much why I love seeing some good old Fire Blast. Skadoosh, and it almost takes it out, catches the Night Slash, and of course this is a GG's. Of course this was kind of a hard counter, but yeah, very fun team on the other opponent's end, but yeah, that was very insane versus battle. Alright, hop into the next one. We got a shiny Ariados, I believe that's how you say it. And then now they switch into a Shiftry, so I immediately swapping my Wigglytuff, and then Leaf Blade, easily able to take that, and just to Charm all the way down. Let's see what ahead and comes back in here. So of course it is the Ariados coming back in, and we're building up to where about a Ice Beam is just one charm over. So we're going for this play rough here. Probably picking up a shield, of course. Yeah, picks up a shield, and looks like they're farming all the way down, but actually my opponent decides to throw here. And it is a lunge, so they did waste a lot of energy there, so which is good for us, of course, and we're up his shield as well. So Wigglytuff putting in that work. So Tentacruel coming back in, and I don't know why I kind of didn't go into my Alolan Marowak. Maybe because I thought maybe because of Fire Spin I didn't have it, but it probably would have been the better matchup. And it's just Sharpedo in the back, so I'm glad I didn't swap, kinda. And then now this is Shadow Shiny too at that, and it just gets demolished by Tentacruel after the acid spray. Very insane. So able to go off this acid spray here, won't shield this up, no need to really. Not trying to shield flex or anything like that, just really don't need to. Acid spray coming through here, probably picks up the final shield from the opponent. Yeah, because they're getting very low, and there's a Alolan Marowak in the back, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent with 2 shields up. GG's, well played. Okay, hopping into the next one here. Yeah, I know I'm still at real low ranks, but I'm probably at a higher rank, I think, now. I think I'm at 16 or 17. Alright, so we got Umbreon up against my Tentacruel here. So this is a neutral matchup. I'm definitely going to stay in it because Alolan Marowak definitely does not want to see this. And I don't want to switch to hard counter right away. So I would rather play out this neutral matchup going straight for the Hydro Pump here. Because, of course, Umbreon's a very tanky. And we land the Hydro Pump. Big moves all day coming out here. And then we catch the move on our Wigglytuff. Very nice catch. If not very effective. And let's see what they bring back in. And they bring in a Bite Crobat. Wow. And I probably would have able to get to the Ice Beam if I had it. But that's definitely okay. So probably a cross poison. No, it's a sludge bomb. They got my Wigglytuff out of there. All right, so probably coming back in. Oh, I forgot this thing had blight. So I'm trying to get to this Shadow Bone as quick as possible. Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. Actually, they actually go ahead and let it go down. No shields, but lose a switch, but didn't have to get up any shields, fortunately. And Umbra coming back in. I am going to shield this because maybe they have something weak in the back, possibly. So we'll be shielding that up and probably looking to switch out of this. Yeah, and catching the foul play. I'm going to go ahead and leave my last shield for Alolan Marowak. And let's see what's in the back. And they actually allowed me to get farm me down there. Farm them down. And there's a Tentacruel in the back. So we still could have this possibly. So let's go ahead and see. As Swae coming through, and they actually shield that. My opponent probably lost count of my moves there. So able to pick up a shield, and I'm trying to sneak as much fast as possible, but unfortunately not able to. Let's see what my opponent decides to throw here. Oh, they throw a dynamic punch, so this opponent probably does not have a mud bomb. So it's looking definitely like a GG's. So Shadow Bone coming through, no defense drop, and then another Shadow Bone, and they should secure us the win. GG's to my opponent, very well played. I'll say if they probably had Mud Bomb on theirs, and I get that not everyone can afford 2 moves on the Pokemon, but if you had Mud on there, he definitely would have won that one, so definitely GG's there. Alright, so hopping into the next one, we got Tentacruel into Scizor. Okay, so this is a very bad matchup, but switching to my Wigglytuff here. Yeah, because I really don't have that best of a matchup, only besides a little Marowak, and I really didn't want to bring that in right away. Alright, so Kobalt coming out here. Looking to throw this move, it probably will KO. Yeah, Poison Fang was enough to KO. And I probably should come in here with my, Tentacruel here. Because this is probably my best matchup, and try to let my Alolan Marowak sweep. So this is the plan right now. So let's go see how this plays out. So Aspirate coming through, definitely not getting a shield from the opponent. And let's see what they decide here to throw. I think it's just a cross poison, poison thing, my bad. And it was, so I called that correctly. So going for straight acid sprays. And I'm just assuming this is going to be a Shadow Ball here, not counting moves. Yeah, just a Shadow Ball. Taking us out there and then looking to get to the hard farm here. But my opponent gets it another poison thing here. I'm not going to show this as double resisted. But the thing is, though, even though Shadow Scizor moves are resisted, but since that poison thing lowered my defense, these moves are actually going to start hurting, and plus it's from Shadow. At this point, I kind of regret actually putting Hex on my Alolan Marowak. So I think you guys should definitely stick with Fire Spin. It looks like it's very strong in the meta right now. So getting to this next Shadow Bone here, I don't think there's any way I'm still going to win this. So Shadow Bone coming through, and he doesn't shield, and he gets off a move here. So I'm definitely just going to shield this up. Probably a Weather Ball. Let's go see. No, it's an Ice Beam. So my opponent's actually running a little bit of Spice out here. So definitely getting off a move here. Trying to really manage my energy here as much as possible. Not trying to let moves get through. Unfortunately, my opponent has this in the bag, even with the defense debuff. So GG's to my opponent. Yeah, 9/100% going to be enough. And they got the boost. So GG's. Hopping into the next one here. So we get Tentacruel into Bijo. Very, very favorable matchup. Not favorable, but it can go both ways. But looks like my opponent decided to quit out there. Okay. GG's hopping into, I believe, could be the last battle here. Tentacruel into Wigglytuff. Okay, very favorable matchup. So let's see what my opponent decides to do. And they bring in a Shiftry, so immediately switching to that Wigglytuff there. Usually my Wigglytuff is going to be the safe swap, as you see here throughout the video. I'm using it as a safe swap. Not safe swap, but just means swap. So Wigglytuff not able to get to that play with there. Very unfortunate. Definitely coming and looking at my Tentacruel and farming down. And then able to get to a farm down before they get off a move. Now let's see what's the final Pokemon in the back. And it's an Azu. So Tentacruel still putting in that work. They shield an acid spray, fair enough. They had to shield something at some point. Just going straight for these acid sprays. And these poison jabs are adding up. Look how much damage some poison jabs doing. Just absolutely insane. So I don't have to shield this because all moves are resisted, of course. Hydro Pop will probably do quite a bit of resisted damage, but not enough to take us out, and that's going to be a GG's. So of course, if you guys made it this far, please drop a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll guys see you in the next video. Poke Trainer out.